Why is screenwriting hard?
It's not.
It's not, okay.
Next question.
Should we ask Siri? I don't know. Okay.
No, I don't think it's hard. Anything's hard that, you're forcing. Anything's hard you're forcing. If you're forcing it, it's hard.
Then maybe is the career aspect of it hard? So maybe it's easy, the screenwriting process is easy?
Oh, yeah. The navigating of a career is always more challenging than doing the actual thing. Like, there are tons of incredibly talented actors that are not stars for one reason or another. That has nothing to do with how talented they are as actors. Same thing with writers, directors, musicians, songwriters. The career trajectory is a completely different skill set. That's why it's so important to either have someone who can guide you through it or figure out how to market stuff so that it appeals to the people you're trying to get it to. But yeah, like, I said earlier, it's way easier to write the script than pitch it. They'll ask you for like a log line. That's like a few words. That takes me forever to figure out. But you want 100 pages of a script? Done. Easy. Gotcha. Now you want me to take those 100 pages and put them in a sentence? Why? I got 100 pages. So they're just different skill sets. But I don't think it's necessarily hard. It can be challenging, it can be difficult, there could be research involved. It's, not necessarily easy, but I wouldn't categorize it as hard unless you're forcing it or there are forces impeding on the creative flow necessary.
So were there times where you had someone that wanted to, quote, guide your career? And sometimes it's better to go it on alone, like?
Yeah.
Just someone that saw things in you and they thought, this would be great, let's work together on the trajectory of your career.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe early on you could kind of see maybe that would be better just to be on your own?
Yeah. It's like the manager told me I should change the script and make it a dude when it was written about a woman. It's like, he's not wrong. Not right. He's not wrong. It's just a different. People get caught up in like right, wrong, blame, this, that. It's like there's stuff that is, and then there's stuff that isn't. Like whatever perception you put on it is your perception. You get way more, I get way more accomplished with that mindset than trying to figure out right and wrong and this and that and that. I like this. I think this works. I think this proceeds in a manner that would be entertaining to millions of people. What do you think? I think it should be like this. Okay. What do you think? I kind of dig it. I think you can make some tweaks, make it even cooler. What are your tweaks? Those sound really cool. Okay, we should work together. That's all I think it comes down to. It's if it's not a fit, it's not a fit. It's like anything else. It's like friends. It's like dating. It's like a marriage. If you're constantly doing this, maybe it's not a fit. Maybe it's not a fit. Maybe there's a better way of getting your work seen, heard, done. Tyler Perry was homeless, trying to figure it out. Couldn't get anything cooking. Started turning the scripts into plays. Now he's sitting on top of an empire. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, doing whatever he wants to do. I'm sure somebody told him, well, this is dumb. Tyler Perry, you shouldn't do that. Maybe they were right. Maybe it would have happened quicker. Maybe they were wrong. It happened the way it was supposed to. You know what I mean? So I just think it's a matter of perspective. I just think the most important thing is for you as a writer to know who you are as a writer. Like, you have to know who you are, what you do, because they don't. You know what I mean? Like, they may have ideas about what they think it could be, and if that links up with what you are, awesome. But you gotta know. Like, you gotta know where you wanna go, what you wanna do, how you wanna do it, the kind of thing you dig, the kind of thing you don't, what you're good at, what you're not good at. Because otherwise you get stuck in this battle, and you got an agent or a manager or executive or producer trying to get you to do something that's not what you want to do, and it's no good.
So not just the writer's voice, but what they want to do with their career, what kind of projects they know they're going to be a fit for.
I think a writer should understand their identity as a writer. Doesn't mean you can't branch out and do other things. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you can't branch out and like attack different genres and stuff. But I think, you know, you should have a very clear understanding of who you are as a writer. Just like you should have a very clear understanding of who you are as a person. You know, like, you know, people are different and they have different attributes and they have different value systems, and that's who they are.
Yeah.
You know, for better or for worse, that's who they are. But they know who they are when they know who they are. I think a writer, it's the same way. This is what I do. You know what I mean? You watch a Shonda Rhimes show, you know what you're getting. And now, even things that she doesn't create, but things that she executive produced, still feel like the things she wrote, because she knows what she does as a writer. This is what I do. This is it. Ryan Murphy, who runs the gamut from American Horror Story to Glee. But there's still a thread in there that lets you know that's Ryan Murphy. That's what he does. The late Stephen Bochco, that's what he did. You know what I mean? Like, there's a identity, there's a through line that comes from this is what I do.
Stephen J. Cannell, yeah.
All the great showrunners that people know, you know, maybe they don't know the title showrunner, but, you know, these impresarios. And in film, too, Martin Scorsese, who ran the gamut from, you know, Goodfellas to The Age of Innocence. Still a Martin Scorsese movie, you know? He knows who he is. I think a writer should too.